Oh yes, once again, good morning. It is I, your host, Pogokero, with yet another episode of Redstone Lapis Lazuli. Wait, hold on here. I am indeed here. Here. Hello, yes, here. And there's that beautiful view I was showing you. Way over there. That is the island that used to be. That's where we started. Comrade Stewart and I. That's where we started. Yeah. So yeah, and now I'm standing atop the Florence gold farm, and you can see the zombie pigmen spawn from the portals to the nether and come with hate to smash the defenseless little turtle eggs. Oh, my little turtle eggs, so defenseless, so helpless. Why would the little piglings want to kill the turtle eggs? I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So that's what's happening. But we catch them. We stop them. I stop them. I stop them with a trap door. Trick them. It's a trap. I tricked them. They fall into the water stream, and they have no choice. They have no choice in the matter. They're just there, and they pretend like they have a choice, and they can hold on for a little while, but in the end, they too will fall. Every single pig guy. Yep, every single one. So the question arises, all right, great. So what does it produce? What does this thing produce? This is fantastic. This is amazing. What does it produce? So let's go down here and look. All these pig guys come down in here. You murder them. Sure, they produce iron, or not iron, gold nuggets. That's good. That's what we wanted. That's a gold farm. But they produce a lot of rotten flesh. And that rotten flesh could be used, instead of just being deleted, I could trade it to some priests. So my job now is to get priests in here. 3 priests. I need to have 3 priests travel from that place there on this line over to this place and down here. That is my job. And I have to make this place their home so I can trade with them. That's my job. Oops. So I hope you are well. I know COVID is going to come wreck us real soon. It already is. But everyone had to go to their places to go see their people. Everyone had to go do it. So what we're gonna see is a lot of bad stuff happen. I hate to say it, but that's what's gonna happen. There's a lot of bad stuff. A lot of bad stuff. That's science. You know how we get people on the moon? Well, the same way we get people on the moon, we know that it's going to be bad. That based on the way people traveled over Thanksgiving, they are going to spread the virus everywhere. and hospital rooms are going to be overwhelmed. I know this for a fact already. My father had to go into the hospital, unrelated to COVID. But because, and this is in Carson City, Nevada, he had to go to the hospital unrelated to COVID. But it took him hours upon hours upon hours to get into the hospital. And then first they had to go to the emergency room. And then until a room opened up, and then they moved him into the hospital because of COVID. Because of COVID. Because and it's just starting. It's just the beginning of December. By the end of December, it's going to be outrageous, the number of people with COVID. So like, oh my gosh, it's going to be awful. Like, and I'm not going to be spared from it, right? Like, what's up, homie? What's up? Gilligan, ha ha ha, because he's a fisherman. See, get it? A fisherman with gunpowder. Yeah, I fired up the village breeder again. Why would I fire up the village breeder? Well, let me show you why. If we go this way, like, what? What's all this? What's all this nonsense? Yeah, that's temporary. Then we come in here and we're like, oh, look! A village trading hall. How cool is that? Well, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Because my destiny now for the next like 8 hours is going to be to find good trades with these guys and then keep them. And then come over here and do the same thing with other professions. So that's crazy. But that's for another time, and that's like tedious. That's so tedious. It's so boring. But the way this worked, the way this was working, was I would transport them from the village breeder into this little box where they would get kicked out of the cart, and the cart would proceed on over to here to be turned into an item, to be deposited in there. And then I would, if they didn't want to fall down, I would push them. And then eventually they would wander over to where they wanted to be, or where they had to be. And they would fall in. And then it would lock their gate. And then because if they stand on the plate, it locks the gate above them. So no other villager can fall in there. And so you just go along. I think I have a bunch of villagers like left over. Or maybe not. One villager is left over. But everyone else found a home. So for me, that is cool. Wait a minute. I just noticed something. Oh no. Oh no, I fell in. Okay, wait a minute. I have a solution. Okay. The other thing is that because of this, of the location of this, I had to change the type of hopper, or the type of dropper clock, the type of dropper mechanism that would fire out items whenever they were deposited. So this only shoots when an item is put in there. The sand is unnecessary. I'm just being silly. And I use it. It's louder. It's pretty noisy because it not only is that sound, but there's also the sound of the sticky piston. But whatever, dude. It's a bunch of pistons up there. Whatever. One more piston. Who cares? But it's shorter, so it doesn't interfere with this mechanism. Otherwise, the old system was interfering. The two redstones were touching each other and breaking. And then, yeah, what are you doing here, dude? What are you doing here? What's this? You're not supposed to be here, homie. I don't get you. What's going on? All right. So, but on my own time, I'll come through and I'll discover who is who. Like this guy here, mending 1. Like, how do you? Like, that's amazing. But the star is gonna be the farmer, because I need like 2 or 3 farmers. Because I have so many crops, I have so many carrots. Like, I'm overwhelmed, and the melons, like, you don't get it. I have so many melons. It's like, I love melons, right? Don't get me wrong, but like, I've got too many right now. I gotta trade them away. But yeah, so yeah, that's like first world problems. First world Minecraft problems. I've got too many crops. Okay. That's funny. First world Minecraft problems. Okay. So, but yeah, my immediate thing is I want to transport villagers. And I get like such a great deal from, well, he's sleeping now, from that guy. I'm wondering if I should just like cure more people. And keep up with the great deals. Like, now I love this thing because of this item sorter. It's no work for me. It's no work. It's so easy. Like, this thing is gonna fill up pretty soon, but who cares? It's all junk anyways. Like, I love this thing. Yeah, it's great. Okay, and so in my mission to transport 3 of these guys over to there, I devised a system. So this would normally that would take them to the village trading hall, but with not a flick of a switch, but with a change of the rail here, I make them go up onto this system, onto this one, and I will have it use the existing line on another level. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's crazy. All right. Do you use something already there on another level? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And like, you don't believe me, but I'll even show you if you don't believe me, which I know you don't, but that's all right. I will show you. Yeah, cows are roaming free because I didn't have room for the cow pen anymore, and I didn't want to, like, I have no need to kill anything anymore. So I'm like, all right, roam free, cows. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, the boats. I was looking for boats. Blue moss. Let's see. I wonder how much I should probably get extra rail. Okay, so this is how Minecraft works. Check it out. So, you remember the game you played with moving blocks, like making a dirt house? I played that game too, right? I'm not like magic or anything, like, but look at what you can do with that same game. Look what you can do. So we need 3 guys to go up there and go over to that side. And once they're over there, they can't really go anywhere because it's an island. Change this. So this is all temporary. Just temporarily. I need beds. So let me go grab beds. One. I have more. Where are the rest? Oh, I remember. No, I don't. I can't remember where the rest are. I have extra beds. I just don't know where they are. What color should the beds be? Orange. Orange. Yeah, orange is good. I like orange. Saffron. No. Saffron orange? So wood. Make 3 beds, not this red one. There we go. Okay. Oh, and then if they're gonna be priests, I need to make those what's it called? Oh, what's it called? 3 potion brewing stands. Why are priests associated with potion brewing? Isn't that funny? Well, yeah, right? Like in that game World of Warcraft, well, no, that's not really priests. That's like whatever, but like in the Middle Ages, right? The priests were the ones who brewed the beer. They brewed the concoctions that made people go crazy. The alchemists. Sure, I'll take extra wool. Why not? Okay. So we got the beds, so I can lure them. Because really, that's what I need the beds for. And then we got the workstations. So yeah, okay. So we need 3, right? Now this is set up to automatically do it. Check this out. Watch. 1. Oh no, there's no minecarts. Ha 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 ha. I can make some. But I need to make room. Man, I'm like stuffed here. Alright, there we go. Bam. Okay. I don't need the beds, or the wool, or the coal, or that stuff right now. We'll need that soon. Don't need that, or any of that. Minecart. I need 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever. I need only 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1. Okay, let's follow him. There he is. Oh, good job, dude. You almost went the way I wanted you to. Keep going. Oh, no. All right, well, that's all right. Here. Okay. Oh, 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 get out. Well, oops. So what I need to do is make this wider. That's all. That's all. Okay, wow, where's this water coming? Oh, that's the residual water. All right, here, well, there's one guy. Here, that's not too bad. Here, just make this a little bit nicer. Nicer for everyone involved. So that's where you want. I want to drop off. Is right here, because you don't take fall damage in a boat. Don't believe me? Ask a kayaker. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Kayakers will tell you take fall damage in a boat in real life, but not in the game of Minecraft. You don't take fall damage. I don't think you do, right? I'm gonna find out. I'm pretty sure you don't. Okay, so that like you see how that works? Easy peasy. Again, number 2. Oh wait, here, I know how to do it. F5, that's how you want to do it. Ooh, hey, this is crazy. This is F5, F5. No, F5. There's. I need to like bind that to another key or something. Okay, dude, move out of there. Onto that boat. There you go. Okay. Ta-da! No fall damage. Nice. Okay. One last time. One more time. Oh yeah, just fall down. Oh wait, no, you're going to the bed. Don't go to the bed. Here, get in this thing right here. That's what you want. In the boat, in the boat. The boat, the boat, the boat. All right. Okay. In the boat. Now we go down. The bottom. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, like, what are you guys looking at? That torch? We're checking out the torch. So there, I just have to make them I will make it even going this way. And then how's the house going to be around them? Oh, these boxes, yo. Huh. Maybe this way then. They're all gonna live together. I gotta move you out of the way. Actually, here. Sleep together, one big family. Where'd that last guy go? Right there, dude, in your bed. Go to bed, dude. Go to bed, my dude. Oh, the brick is in the way. All right, hold on. Yeah, there you go. All right. Probably need way more glass than this. Ta-da! I'll make it pretty later. Because now my other problem. Oh my god, these are so loud. So look how nice that is, right? But you gotta purify all that rotten flesh that I get. I've just got so much crap. Like, just look at all that. That's all wasted. I could purify that into good things. Things like redstone, lapis lazuli, glowstone. Like, why throw it away? So yeah, I need to change. So what that means is I need to change this setup here a little bit and add one more box, one more layer of boxes here to make for rotten flesh. So I don't have my redstone components with me, so I have to go do that. But then that will make this complete. So as you can tell, I really haven't been playing too much Minecraft. Because had I been playing enough Minecraft, I would have been like done with this, but I'm not. So see, there's all my stuff. So, and I don't have any more repeaters. Oh, but I learned about priests, so selling redstone. So the point of, it's funny because the game of Minecraft is called Minecraft, but the point of Minecraft is almost to get to the level where you don't need to mine. Like, I'm really low on redstone. I'm low on redstone. There's no other way to say it. So I could go spend time mining for stuff, like, but then I stopped doing, like, this, moving villagers around and building up my base, the other technical aspects of the game of Minecraft. If I'm just mining, then I'm not building stuff. So I need repeaters. Repeaters require stone. A lot. Okay, and torches. And redstone. Okay, so how many repeaters can I get out of that? 16. I need more torches. Redstone torches. Okay, so how many out of that? 1? Why? Oh, redstone. See, I'm out of redstone. Ah. Okay, well, how many do I have? I have 19. And I have no redstone. I need a little bit of redstone. There. Okay. Ow. Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, I forgot the wood. Lol. Because you need the boxes to hold it. Hold the. Here, let's ride this thing, right? This is nice. So what I'm saying is that there's a lot of work being done behind the scenes. The United States government has been decimated by oh, I forgot. Stop. Ow. Oh, crap. Oh man. See, like, my base is not so, like, friendly now to fly to. I can't just go fly to it. There's stuff everywhere. Why did I? Okay, boxes. I have lots of boxes. What do we need? Boxes. Lots of boxes. Oh, hey, what's the other news? HBO's gonna, like, do their, ow. They're gonna release The Matrix 4 on streaming, and all their movies on streaming, for like a month. That's kind of crazy. I think COVID has changed everything. Lovely, look at that, look at that. Isn't that great? Okay, first we want, so the other thing I learned about that Minecraft taught me is that if you know what you want, you work backwards from it. Like, it's the opposite of, like, the way you think logically. Logically, you go from step by step. But in Minecraft, if you want to build something, you have to go backwards. So, like, figure out where you want the thing to go, and then build it back from there. Oh, wait a minute. So that, see, like, this is a mistake. All right, here. Da 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 da. And then that's a mistake here. We're gonna fix that. Okay. So we go like this. Okay. Hoppers. Hoppers! To the fore! So the output is gonna go this way now, but we'll fix that later. Right now we're gonna basically build a copy of what we already got here. Bop, 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 bop. Ooh, I don't have any black blocks, enough. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop. Redstone torch. Okay. So we need a repeater pointing that way. A block on top. A hopper pointing inward. Don't believe the redstone's gonna interfere. I hope not, because I don't want to have to move that whole thing over there. That would just be annoying. Oh, it looks like it did link up. Fuck. So I have to basically move this over one. And that I have to move this over one. I think. 10, 12, yeah, what's that nonsense, dude? You're wrecking my stuff. Seriously, he just wrecked all my stuff. Oh, pain. Alright, well. That's awful. It wrecked all my stuff. Did it fall through? Blockers, yep. The blockers fell through. Alright. God. The blockers fell through. The blockers fell through. Well, I gotta rework this whole thing now. It didn't work out. Well, you know what? If I don't care about things, God, that's so annoying. So look at all that rotten flesh I just instantly picked up. What do these guys trade? 30, like, okay. Take this off my hands. And there could have been more, but... Okay. Space. Break all this stuff I just made. And I found out the sad news that I realized too late that the Bedrock or the Java edition of Minecraft does not let you put lava in what's it called? God, I can't think. It's so loud with these guys. Like, yeah, this thing works great. Options. There. Okay, way better, way better. Way better. Oh god, I can think now. Okay. So basically, this whole thing I have to destroy. This is all broken. Oh, I need more, and I need new blockers. Do I have blockers? Yep, right here. Here are my blockers. They need gold nugget. And then a gold bar. Look at that nonsense getting all filtered in. Okay. I need to drop some nonsense. Like levers, sure. Okay. So the way these things work, the first one, oh man, I forgot what the first one was. The first one was gold ingots, the second one was nuggets, and the third one's gonna be rotten flesh. Okay, so the way these things work is that hoppers put out a signal depending on how full they are. So this comparator is reading, where do I put the, I think I put it here. So this is the hopper pipe, right? The items come up this water column and into this hopper pipe. Hoppers will attempt to go down. They always want to go down first. If they can't go down, they will try to go across. Like so. So since there's nowhere to go down, the item inside the hopper is going to go across, and it's going to go across, and it's going to get to the first hopper here, right? And it's going to check it, and there's a gold nugget in there. Hold on, let me. We don't want a gold nugget in there. We want. Okay. When there's nothing in the hoppers, when there's nothing, there's zero signal coming through. You see? There's zero signal, nothing through. But the more items you put in, the more signal you put out. So right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? 4 plus 3 is 7. 4 plus 3 is 7. There's 7 items. dumbass. Okay, and so the signal is only going to 1. So what that means is that this output here, this comparator is turned on. I don't know why is it turned on? Oh, because the yeah, because there's stuff inside of it. And it's putting out a signal output of like 2, like 1, 2, like 1. But as this thing fills up, the signal increases. It'll get to this point, and then it'll get to this point. When it gets to this point down here, to 3, it lights up this block, and then this block lights up this repeater, and then this repeater lights up this block, and then that block lights up this or turns off, sorry, it turns off this redstone torch, which is powering this redstone block. By powering this redstone block, it locks this hopper. That shouldn't be there. It locks this hopper so that things in this hopper. Oh no! Right now it's locked, right? Because there's a thing here. But if the signal reaches this block, it will turn off this lamp and unleash this hopper, and let items flow through into this hopper system. Which just, it goes in this box and then filters down to this one. It's not a big deal, right? But like, that's how these item sorters work. And so I just added another one, and I broke the system by trying to attach it too close to another system. And I'll fix that. I don't know how to do that one by heart, so I'll have to do it later. So we have the filter in this one. This one's filtering for gold bars. This one's gonna filter for gold nuggets, blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. But it's locked. The hopper's locked. Remember, the signal up here has to reach over here before it unlocks. So we're safe. But watch. This is the nuggets. Okay. So wait, no, actually don't watch. So it's locked until this number gets to 41. So it'll be 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. When there's 45 items in the hopper, the signal gets strong enough to reach here and unlocks. But the way the system works is that it will first check to see if you can go down. So the item, whatever it is, will move along here. Then it checks, can I go down? And there's only room in here for 2 items to go down. You're either a blocker, which is a special item which doesn't exist anywhere else. I made them, so like, you're not gonna find them. It's not gonna be in the system. A mob is not gonna drop it. Or a gold ingot. If you're not a gold ingot or a special blocker, you're not falling in. So if you're not that, you're gonna keep moving along. If you are that, you're gonna fall in. And then when this number reaches 42, the whole thing, your gold ingot starts draining through. That way it all falls in, it sorts itself. And this one is set for gold nuggets. And then this new one I just made, blockers, 1, 2, 3, is made for, rotten flesh. There you go. When it reaches that magic number of 41, 42, things will start falling through. So if you're not rotten flesh, gold nugget, or a blocker, you're gonna keep going, which can only be a sword, really, or you'll be a chicken. Okay, so we just expanded that. I need to get item. Do I have item frames here? No. I need item frames. Okay, So now from our hopper system, we need a space, and then we're gonna add another deal here. But I don't know it by heart, so let me check my pictures. Non-stackable item sorter. N. What a terrible sorting system. There we go. Like, is this the most boring Minecraft episode ever? Like, we can talk about what's going on. Donald Trump is trying to stage a coup. He's still trying. It is December 6th. He's still trying. He's still telling his people that he's the president, that he won the election, and that he's gonna take office. He's still telling his people that, and a lot of his people believe it. They have rallies in Salem, Oregon, on the step, like in front of the Capitol. And they have the Capitol front. They have it walled off. They have a fence around it so that the people can't go on it anymore. They say it's construction, but come on. Okay. So wait, I was gonna make a non-stackable item sorter. So the way those work are different. So you go straight down one and then one more. So I got a hopper. What I need to get is food, man. I'm like almost out of food. Okay, and then off of that hopper was a block. All right, it goes into the thing you want. That's not necessary. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is back here. Because back here, off of that second hopper, off the line, you go like that. And then the shape you make is like, Mexican L. Bop like that. And then one right there. Like, is this like, okay, so yeah, am I supposed to be talking about adult stuff? Like, I get tired of it. Like, I'm so tired. Like, yeah, okay, so we won the election, that's great. And then now we're like trying to win Georgia, because if you don't win Georgia, then like the whole thing is for nothing. So you got to win Georgia. Donald Trump is in Georgia, telling the governor to like nullify the election and do over. He wants to have a do-over. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about, do-over, buddy? Okay, so that's it, right? So that will stop this ought to stop non-stackable items. The only non-stackable item that comes through this system is going to be a gold sword. So that's going to come into our furnace. Let's see. So it comes in from the bottom. Or straight down. So here's what I want. The box. Nope, not like that. Like that, yes. Okay, it's the box. And then the furnace on top of the box. Or not on top of it, like right. Wait a minute. Things from the side are gonna be... Yeah, so you know what, that's... How swords fell down, that's funny. It's already working. Okay, so this is gonna go into a box. Because there will be a backup of swords, which is gonna go into a furnace. Man, I don't know. This seems like it's like less compact than my last one. If I put something, a sword there, does it end up here? It ends up there, locked. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Well, yeah, this is full. Lamentable swords. I've got too much stuff, is what it says. Alright, there. So there's nothing in here. If I put a sword in there, it should not make it to the end. It should not make it to the end. Nah! I saw it flash, and it should be in here. Yes! Okay. So I'm wondering... Man, how did I do it last time? That it was... Where it was higher up. I should have, like, looked. Did I have it go directly into a box? Did I have it? Maybe the back. Maybe if you do it from the back, that's got too many freaking swords. Too much stuff in my inventory, dude. You gotta sort your crap. I've got too much crap. So this is what Minecraft looks like when I'm not like... Oh, crap. I had that up the entire time. Look how dumb I am, right? Like, no wonder I'm not gonna have any viewers anymore. Like, now that the coup attempt is over, like, who's gonna watch me do stupid shit like that? Right? Like, I wouldn't want to watch that either. Some guy built, I built this entire thing with like no one, like with that stupid thing up in the way. That's dumb. I had no idea. Man, this is why you need a co-host. Here, I gotta make this. I gotta figure out how this works. I think if you put it from the back, it goes where? In the hopper. No, it has to come from the top. Okay, so I hope it works. Straight into a box. Okay, straight into a box. And in the side. We're gonna have the fuel. And then the output is gonna go. This last one is not nuggets anymore. Nuggets is the middle one. I wonder if I can navigate without it. Probably. Right? So if I wanted to go there, I think that's safe. So I would put coal in here. It falls into there, goes into here. Yep, and it fills up. Okay, I got these swords, right? Okay. So drop these swords into the system. Ooh, sure, and the gold ingot, sure, why not? Let's see what happens where they end up. Bunch of gold swords here. There's the gold ingot. Huh, I don't know if that was the old sword or what. Huh. Like, does it not work with the hop? Maybe it's got to be a hopper into the box. I can do that. If it has to be a hopper, like that. Okay, round 2. Let's try that again. Sword, 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 sword. Why is the sword not moving? Oh, now it's moving. Okay. All right. So, oh, there it goes. Okay. Go ingot, which flows along this. Does it get stuck here? Nope, I don't see it get stuck. It flows into this middle one here, which is full of everything else, which I've been doing for a while. Oh, these, I don't know what these are doing here. Let's clean this up. All right. So the end again, I need to make a new ending. All right, so this hopper here has got to go somewhere. Where are we going, Mr. Hopper? To right here. Oh. You thought, no, it could not be possible. People don't actually play Minecraft for fun. And I'm telling you, oh yes. Oh yes. Okay. Oh no. Okay, so here's where I put the cactus. What else do I need? Anything else in here? Oh no, the glass, the glass. I can fix that. That's easy. Ha ha ha. Okay. And now the redstone. Which is easy. This is like the most basic hopper clock ever. Alright, so you basically you surround the hopper, or not the hopper, the most basic dropper clock ever. A dropper, not clock, but dropper like circuit thingy. So you basically you surround the either side you put a solid block. It has to be a solid block. Right? And then on one side, you know, make a platform. Da 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 da. Oop, wrong side. One, two. You make this kind of platform, right? So there's the dropper, and then on either side of it you have a solid block, and on the short, and then you make a 1, 2, 3. The other side's 1, 2, 3, and then a solid block 4. You take your comparator, into a oh wait a minute, the other way. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha, I messed this up. Okay, comparator into a repeater, into a solid block, and then it goes along back up. So when it touches this thing, it'll spit out into the cactus. Should I show you have that there? Glass. So Actually, glowstone would be great there. Do I have glowstone? No. Ha 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 ha. Well, I'll fix that. I'll remedy that later. Okay, there. So anything that doesn't belong in our system is going to get spat out into this thing. So that's chickens and feathers. And if it overflows, if everything gets full of everything, and it starts overflowing, instead of breaking the system, it'll just start dumping here. I mean, you have to flush out the system, but yeah. So there, I just transformed Florence Gold Farm from a mere gold farm into a evil transformation center. You take swords and you transform them into gold. You take rotten flesh and you transform it into emeralds. That is the Florence Gold Farm system. I need a bed. Is there a bed in here? Where'd my bed go? I don't have a bed. I don't, really? Oh. I thought I had an extra bed. Okay, I can make wool out of this string. I need 3. One, no, not. Alright, and then a bed. I need wood. I have like almost no wood. Wow, this island is like, this base is not very basey. Safe. Comfy. It's not very comfy. This base is not comfy. Out of coffee. I haven't really been playing a whole lot of Minecraft lately. Like, it wasn't like during Christmas or Thanksgiving when I had like 2 days off. It was like a 4-day weekend. Man, that was amazing. Yeah, I think I'm pretty lame when it comes to work. Although I think all humans are, right? Like, that's like the deal. They don't want to work. Of course, I don't think they mind working if the work is like meaningful. I mean, I guess it's meaningful. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe I need a new career. Or vacation. No, where am I gonna go? I just condemned a whole bunch of people for traveling. Like, oh, see, look how good this works. Look at it it's already caught. It already caught a bunch of rotten flesh. And then I take the rotten flesh. Go ahead and let me empty my stores here. Now I gotta clean this place up. This is all wrecked. Like, why do I have so much rock here? What is going on? Like, it's amazing. I can't get over how much stuff I have here. Okay, okay, let's see. I got a lot of torches. Yeah, it looks good for now. I'm almost out of food. That's funny. Okay, okay. Do I have room? What I'm saying is I need room in my inventory. Lol. What a neat trick I learned. Alright, so look at this. I can just like slam this guy for all the rotten flesh I can possibly get. And then I get more. So that click you hear is this hopper clock going. That's basically the same design I have up there to deposit it into the cactus. It's the same. This is the same thing. But look how long it is, right? It's like this long. So this made a problem when it was interfering with the other villager system. Look at this. What? It's not working with the double click. Oh. Throw it into the system. But yeah, it goes into it goes along this into the system, where it goes up into the item sorter, which is up here. And all those swords are queued up to be cooked and then delivered into this system, where I can use it to make carrots or ingots or whatever. And then I use the rotten flesh, right? I trade with the priests here to get Lapis Lazuli and redstone. Like, oh, I don't like that Lapis Lazuli trade, right? An emerald for just one lapis. Can I get two? Actually, I think you get like 12. I don't know. How many do you get? How many can you get? I don't know. So these guys are all about redstone. So maybe I should call these 3 priests like the redstone priests. Because, man, that's what I need is redstone. That's like ridiculous. Ta-da! So yeah, that, I wonder if I probably could do if I can get these guys into the nether, I probably could do the same thing at my other gold farm. But oh man, that'd be a lot of hard work. How do I get them upwards? How do I move them up the how do I move them up the what's it called? I have to break more bedrock. That's what I'm saying. I got nothing. I don't want to talk about the inhumanity. I don't know. My soul needs healing. But don't we all, right? Don't all our souls need healing? All right, guys, let's see. You know what? This doesn't produce as much rotten flesh as I thought it did. Maybe if I hang out more. All right, here, let's hang out more. Okay, what do I got here? So, how this recession compares to previous ones. Now, I've been going for an hour and a half before I got to this point. That's funny. How this recession compares to previous ones. So in other recessions, other post-war recessions, the Great Recession and subsequent recovery, God, it took forever, right? 70 months. 70 months for that. All these other recessions were a lot shorter. And the last one, the 2008 one, was like this. It was deeper than the other recessions we've had, and it took a lot longer. Post-World War II recessions. I'm not talking about the Great Depression. All right. But for us, the coronavirus, this is what it's done to us. And we've recovered hardly at all. And you have to realize coronavirus cases are going up. So it's going to get worse. I don't know what to say. We need stimulus is what I'm saying. We need like big time. But the plan that Pelosi passed was really bad. Bernie Sanders does not support it, so I don't support it. It's really bad. Like, okay, like the other gold farm in the Nether, it's nice, it produces a lot of stuff, but it's just not as satisfying. And look, this is just with a looting 2 sword. I need to get a looting 3 sword. I think that's my problem. So how do you get a looting 3 sword? I don't know. I mean, it'll take me a long time to figure it out, is what I'm saying. Like, here, this is what it looks like when you want to figure it out. Nope. 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 Yep. Multi-shot. No. But when you try, if I do it again. Nope. 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 None of those guys. So yeah, that's the problem. Like, they don't take the job. Or if they do, they take one job and then they don't, if you try to reset it, they don't like it. So So then you have to figure out, all right, well, which ones here? I should put a torch by the ones I know are already. That way I can easily break these. But yeah, that's what I have to do, right? Like, this guy doesn't take his job. He's not taking the job. He's not taking it. He's not doing it. No one else is taking the job. And he's not taking the job either. So, like, that's just the way it is. So I put it on this guy. He's not taking the job. Okay. This guy. Nope. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Okay, this guy. Nope, nope. This guy. Not this guy, but the guy next to him takes it. Okay, and I don't like this job. I don't like his trade. So it chains back. So I break that station. I change back. I place it here again. Right? He doesn't take it. Like, nope. Nope. How about over here now? Nope. Nope. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So let's try from this side again. Like, if I put it here, this guy takes it. No. Alright, so I break it. Put it here again. Nobody takes it. Put it here again. Nobody takes it. Nobody takes it. This guy takes it. The guy loses it. All right, put it here. Nope, nobody. Put it here. Oh, that guy again. It's like, nope, 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 nobody. Like, it's like random. Nope. 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 So I'm thinking the problem is that I have too many villagers at once. I need to have just one villager with an open trade. Because right now with all these villagers here, like, I'm not sure which one of them is like the magic one. But if there's only one villager there, there can only be one magic one. Like, he won't take it. He just won't do it. It's like the middle of the day. Nope. 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 Oh, yes. But not the trade I want. I don't know. Maybe if I lock one of these guys. I have to lock them. But I don't. But they don't see. Not all of them will trade. Like, they just stop being. They just stop doing it. Oh, there it is. Fortune 2. Yeah, not what I need. I have a Fortune 3 right there. But that's what this Minecraft consists of. A lot of this, like, a lot of this boring stuff part consists of is just like hanging out looking for the right trade. It's kind of boring. This is the not fun part of it. But you know what? Like, a lot of my anxiety in this game of Minecraft comes from the fact that if I die, it's real hard to bounce back. It's super hard to bounce back from this game if you die. It just takes so long to get the experience again, to craft the equipment again. So it makes you not want to try to do anything. To just stay safe in your base. So if I get like a good trading system going here with a good library, because this will be like the library. If I get a good library going and a good trading hall, then I can bounce back easy from any kind of defeat. And that's what I'm trying to do, right? I put mending on everything. I get sharpness on my sword easy. I can put thorns in my armor eventually. Like I haven't done it yet. Like Soak Touch on my tool, Fortune, my other tool. Like I just need efficiency. Like yeah, like you know, by doing these things, I'll be able to like craft any kind of armor for very cheaply. I've got like once I get these farmers set up, I'll be able to trade my excess crops that I've been storing forever. Like I don't have a door here anymore because it like and then I can remove all this dirt. All this dirt will be gone and I can like use it for stuff. Like all that dirt stuff will be gone. Like I can even remove this. I can even remove that now that I have my priests over there. But yeah, here we go. That's nice, right? Right? Eventually. Like, I'm considering having to like murder all these guys. and to get this trading working. Cause it's not working. So there's that guy. Looting 3, right? Do I need a looting 3? Fortune, Soak Touch. I don't have a looting 3. Who's this looting 3 guy? This guy here. I need to buy it. I don't have enough emeralds. Do I have any books? I need a book. There, I have books. Okay. So looting 3 dude is right here. So we want to lock that trade in. So I give him a book and some emeralds, and he gives me looting 3. His trade is locked in. Now he will always have this trade. So then we put the sign above him. And he is locked in. All right. I don't know if this is his workstation or not. It should be. But yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to go through and like turn these guys into the ones I want, and then maybe these guys too, and then the rest turn into farmers or whatever, cartographers, what have you. But okay, what did I want to talk about? Dude, I feel like this is the most boring one ever, but like you kind of see what Minecraft is about. Like I don't show you the hard work on YouTube. I just show you the finished product. And like you can't even see it, right? It's all internal. It's all inside. It's all inside of this this island on the inside. You can't even see it. but there's a ton of work going on. And over there, yeah, down there, right, we have our three priests. Our three priests there to transmute rotten flesh into emeralds, and then emeralds get transmuted into redstone and lapis lazuli, so I don't have to mine. Ah! That's so funny. I do all this other work, so I don't have to do the other kind of work. And we don't even need this anymore. Oh look, there's a witch who tried to poison me. Look at you, witch. Where'd you go? In the water. Boom, headshot. Oh. Boom, headshot. Yeah, that's right. I need to light this up. Taught me a valuable lesson. That could have been a creeper. Yeah, it's kind of dark right here. Yeah, I should probably light this up. How will I light this up? I guess I can put like a row of lanterns right here and hang lanterns down. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Oh yeah, look it. I solved this problem. All right, so I thought the problem resided with the pink reset system. But this was incorrect. The pink reset system works just fine. My problem was with the length of the black system, or of the tracks. Not the black system, but the tracks. The length of the tracks were too short, so they only went up to here at one point. So, because they were so short, the reset system gives you like a window of time between when the track is reset for that way, like here's the timer. That's when the whole thing starts. When you hit that point, one of these things is gonna flip, and it's gonna stay flipped for like a few seconds. So if it's flipped here and you hit the end and you bounce back, it needs to be flipped back real quick, so that you don't end up going back the way you came. But if you hit the system way back over here and you come down, and it flips back too soon, you're not gonna go the way you want. So the reset system only gives you a window of so much time, and if you make it too short, yeah, it won't make it. Either this end or that end. You only have so much time. So the way to extend the window is to lengthen the track. If you lengthen the amount of time, the return time, then the window becomes manageable, and that's all I had to do. I didn't need to really do anything in the pink system. It wasn't the pink system at all, it was me. Right? Isn't that always the case? Oh no, I broke the glass. I need brown glass. Ow. Brown. Okay, I wrote things down. Spirited Away, I talked about Spirited Away. White Supremacy Filter. normalizes white supremacy. Yeah. So when people say, I don't see color, and they say, like, I don't see racism, that's a signal to you that white supremacy has been normalized. Because if you don't see it, then it's normalized. Remember the example I gave you of turning the wrong way in an elevator? It's not written down anywhere what the right way is to look in an elevator. It's not written down anywhere. No one tells you what is the right way to look in an elevator. But everyone turns around to face the door whenever they get in an elevator. And if you don't, then it gets kind of weird. People feel weird, and they make you feel weird for not following protocol. Okay. So, but and the thing is that you would never notice that was a thing. You would never notice that was a thing unless it was already normalized, right? It's already a normal thing. It's already normal to turn around and look at the door when you walk in the elevator. It's already normal. So you would have not noticed it unless someone breaks the convention. If someone doesn't turn around in the elevator, all of a sudden, everyone notices. And that's the nature. That's the nature of the movie The Matrix. Now that's a 20-year-old movie, and I flipped my lid when that movie came out. I thought that was the greatest movie ever. Like, I still think it's one of the greatest. I think it's the bee's knees. I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. I think it's a great movie because of the way it models social behavior in a system. And I think people looked at, like, when they first heard me and about my fandom of the movie The Matrix. Hold on, I'm gonna go make some coffee. But I'm gonna keep talking. All right. So when people first heard of my fandom of the movie The Matrix, they assumed I was part of the alt-right. The alt-right has a bastardized understanding of the movie The Matrix. They don't understand it, and they try to twist it to their understanding. Or they try to twist the movie to their. They poisoned it, right? They poisoned it. They tried to create a mythos around the movie The Matrix, to say that it promotes fascism, which is the exact opposite. Like everything, like nothing in that movie tells you that tells you that the good guys are fascists. Nothing in that movie says that. Neo, the whole analogy of the red pill. This coffee smells amazing. When you open a fresh package, oh my gosh, it's so good. I love the smell of coffee. I love the taste of coffee too. Like, I used to be a person who would drown my coffee in cream and sugar. When I was young, that's what I would do. I would sit in the coffee shop, basically leech off the coffee shop by drinking like endless refills of coffee, and I would. God, man. To be 18 again. I would leech coffee, like amazing coffee, off of the coffee shop, of the local coffee shop, Java Joe's in Carson City. I would leech coffee off of them, and I would drown it in sugar and cream, and I would write poems, angsty poems. Did I turn it on? Double check. Or did I just flip it off? I don't know. Let me see. I turned it on. Yeah, okay. Now I hear it. I would write angsty poems. I would write angsty poems about all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. Angsty poems. So I love coffee is what I'm saying. Okay, I was talking about white supremacy filter. Okay, that's right. White supremacy filter. White supremacy. Oh, I need food. Need food badly. And the funny thing is, I got like massive amounts of food. Massive amounts of food. What I need now is a furnace array system. A furnace array. After I make this, I have to make a furnace array, and then for the furnace array, I'm gonna need to make. Well, I can make it right now, but that I think I bored you already with the conversion, like of the bringing over of the priests. I don't think anyone wants to watch me make anything else. But I need to make a bamboo farm and a sugarcane farm. And then I need to attach it to a furnace array so that I use the bamboo as fuel for the furnace array. Yeah, a lot of villagers there. Check them out. Okay. So yeah, the movie The Matrix. The movie The Matrix. I don't understand. I haven't really paid attention too much to what the alt-right thinks about what the movie The Matrix is, but I think what they're saying is that women are controlling men or something, and that taking the red pill opens your brain to the manipulation of women. And it's like the dumbest thing ever. It's like the dumbest idea ever. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't use the word dumb. Sorry, that's ableist. But it's the most misguided idea ever. Like the gymnastics the mental gymnastics you need to take in order to have that worldview just break the brain. Like you can't do it. I mean, the people who made it are transgender themselves. Why would they make a movie about how women are manipulative and then become women themselves? And the alt-right who say that gender is some solid thing, like why would a transgender why would transgender people make movies about how gender is fluid? The character Switch. Remember the character Switch in that movie? In the movie? Oh no. I have to find another rail. So Switch in the movie, in the original script, Switch is supposed to be a character who, in the quote real world, is in the real world is a woman, but when Switch moves over to the Matrix, Switch becomes a man. That was supposed to be the deal, but they thought it was too much in 1999 to do that to the audience, or they thought the audience wasn't ready, and they might have been right. Okay, alright, there we go, nice. Nicely done. But I don't know if I need any more villagers over there. We'll see what happens. I could make another wheat farm. Ouch. Because the wheat is slow production. Nothing saying bad to Eddie here, but I think wheat just grows slowly. So you need like a bigger field. Like maybe a bigger field and maybe a second one. But like I have no space. So I would probably have to stack. I wonder if I could stack it. Like if I could stack it, maybe that'd be cool. And that guy there, right? Oh, well, maybe that's what your job is, dude. Maybe you're the next farmer. I had no idea. Okay, that's cool. Well, there it is. Yeah, see? Things just work themselves out. Yep. I'm low on something I never thought I'd say. I'm low on rotten flesh. These priests are working overtime. Okay, so in the movie The Matrix, I'm like hungering for my coffee. In the movie The Matrix, I want to say that the real world, quote, quote, is Plato's world of the forms. That the, quote, quote, real world is the desert of the real. And when you say the desert of the real, look at, like, in Plato's Platonic realm, in the realm of the forms, there is no material anything. There's no material. There's nothing, right? It's pure forms is pure idea. Pure idea means there's no material. There's nothing there. That's why it can be perfect, and timeless and ageless, because there's no material to it. Like, only material is constrained by space and time. Material is constrained by space and time, but pure idea is not. Another way of saying that is that material is constrained by space and time, but energy is not. Like, it behaves differently in our three-dimensional realm. Energy, pure energy, moves at the speed of light. So okay, yeah. Here we go. So a while ago, I was tripping out, thinking like, how does fusion work? I was talking about nuclear power. I'm like, how does fusion work? And I'm like, I understand how fission works to release energy, but how does fusion work? I didn't understand it. And then, like, it finally, like, I looked it up, and duh, it's only the most famous scientist in the world, right? Duh, well, and modern scientist, duh, Einstein, E equals mc squared. Like, what does that mean? That means energy equals mc squared. Mass, c, times the speed of light squared. So mass, what they're talking about is not just any mass. That mass equals mc squared. So energy equals the mass, but not just any mass. That mass is the mass lost, the mass converted. So if you have a unit that is 1 kilogram or 1 gram, let's say 1 gram. You have a unit that is 1 gram, and you convert 1% of that gram to, and you lose it, it's gone. That's mass lost. So you have a gram, and you're down to 99% of the gram. So so you have a gram, now you're down to 0.99% of a gram, right? So mass is that 0.1 times the speed of light squared. So the energy you get is a ton of energy, Any energy because that energy, that mass doesn't just disappear. It's not just like poof, gone. That mass is converted to energy, because that's the other thing of science. One of the other laws of science is a conversion of energy, or conversion of, because one of the laws says that mass is neither, or energy in the system is neither created nor destroyed, it only changes form. That's like the big thing. So energy doesn't disappear, it just changes form, and you can trace the energy everywhere you look. You can trace it. And a lot, so like a lot of our, so whenever you have energy and you release the energy, a lot of it gets wasted in the form of heat. Heat just is energy that it just makes things hot. It excites the environment. That's it. That's all heat does. So it's like wasted energy. Energy is like you want to direct the energy to make it do the work you want, and the rest is just waste. But so fusion, when you fuse two particles together, you must lose energy somehow, or you must lose mass somehow. I don't know how it works, but if you fuse two atoms together, by fusing them, you get energy out of it. You lose mass, and that mass turns to energy, and that's the energy that runs the sun. So it's amazing. It's amazing stuff. It's amazing stuff. Here, my coffee. Oh, yes. So what the United States needs to do is something similar. We need to fuse. By fusing on the social level, now I'm just imagining right now. All right, by fusing on the social level, and actually I have some connection to it. Oh, I was talking about the Matrix. Okay, so the real world and the Matrix is the realm of ideas, platonic forms. And I think that's the world that Neo wakes up into, or that, because Plato refers to the realm of the forms as the real world. And I think I have to go read the book. In the book, Simulacrum and Simula or whatever, I forgot. They use the phrase desert of the real. So, and I understand the desert of the real as being a realm where there's no material form. So only the human can bring life to these things that live in the realm of the form. That's why humans are magic. That's why they, when they have their energy, their spark of life inside of them for their brief time on this planet, like what they do with that, what they can create, what they can pull out of the realm of the forms and into the realm of the material, is like amazing. It's so amazing that machines have hooked up humans to a massive system in order to drain their life, to use their life energy, their life spark, to generate this thing called profit, this other form of energy called profit. It's like crystallized human energy. Because you can only get profit through human work. There's no other way of getting profit except through human labor. That's awesome. That's great. That's awesome. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. So, but humans don't see the system, right? They're born into it. They don't see it. They don't see the realm of the forms. They don't see the system of exploitation that they're born into. Why they don't have enough food for their families. Why there's all these homeless people. Like why they don't have health care. Why there's war. Why we have to go to foreign countries to go to war. Like they don't understand how any of this is connected. Because it's not apparent in the world, right? If they watch TV, it's not on. Like who watches TV anymore? If they don't watch TV, oh hey, that might be a problem. That might be why Americans are losing their shared narrative, is because we don't watch TV anymore. And TV culture was our shared narrative. And without a shared narrative, things start falling apart. Interesting. How funny. It's such good coffee. It's bitter, but it's good. God, oh, no one's watching my thing anymore. All right, well, am I boring? Probably. So, oh no, I'll jump back. See, look at that. That's so weird. Okay, so the movie The Matrix. So Neo taking the red pill awakens him to the world of forms and how the forms interact with the material world. One way. So another thing about the world of forms is that it's pure information. Pure information. Information has no form in and of itself. But in order to exist in this world, it needs it exists, right? But its manifestation, I guess its manifestation is dependent. I don't know, because all right, so we look at what we say something like, yeah, I have 20/20 vision. I have perfect vision. I have perfect vision. I can say I have perfect vision. Really? Well, what is perfect vision? Okay, so millions of miles away, whirling in the void of space, a vast cloud of gas collapsed in on itself. And this gas became so dense, so tight, so close together that the atoms themselves began to fuse. And as they fused, they lost their mass was transformed into energy. And that energy worked its way through the denseness of gas that is of the star to its surface, where it burst forth in a fantastic cascade of cosmic radiation, all sorts of cosmic radiation cascading throughout the cosmos. Just brilliance, just sending its brilliance outward into the void. Like at the speed of light. At the speed of light, there is no time. That's That's what you have to understand. At the speed of light, there is no time. Here, real quick, let's talk about the speed of light. The reason why they say it's impossible to go, for us humans, to accelerate to the speed of light is because the equation, Einstein's equation that talks about all this stuff, this energy and stuff, what it shows you is that the closer you get to the speed of light, the greater your mass becomes. Until you get to the speed of light, when you hit the speed of light, your mass becomes infinite. You have infinite mass. So that means is if you are in this realm of reality where I'm at and all the other humans are at, and you try to accelerate yourself from your current position to the speed of light, it's going to require more and more and more energy to accelerate, right? Because it's not just, it's not just moving at the speed of light. You have to accelerate to the speed of light. You have to, from this resting point, you have to make yourself move faster and faster and faster and faster and faster until you hit the speed of light. But the cost of going faster becomes greater and greater and greater and greater and greater because your mass, you're moving mass, until you hit that speed of light when it becomes infinite. You need infinite energy to move mass at the speed of light. Infinite energy, like, that's impossible, right? You can't do it. That's just, you cannot do it. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. You can't. Like, you can't even get close, because getting close requires like stupendous amounts of energy to move mass. You cannot do it. You can't. You cannot. You cannot move your mass. Cannot be done. Cannot. Do you hear me? You cannot. All right. But think about what it means to be conscious. Consciousness is an awareness. An awareness is a bunch of signals being interpreted. So in the context of human, consciousness is what it's like to ride inside this meat machine. When actually, that's human consciousness. But you have to understand that it's connected in a space I can't point to. It's connected to all these other living things around me. But for the moment, it's inside this human with a human consciousness. Like the way water takes the shape of the vessel it's poured into. Where was I going with all that? So consciousness is energy, and energy isn't bound by the confines of space and time. Like, energy is already moving at the speed of light. It can accelerate to the speed of light because there's no mass. It has no mass. If you have no mass, then it doesn't matter if mass becomes infinite, because your energy, it doesn't care. It doesn't care. Like, if it takes a lot of energy to accelerate energy, or not energy, mass, well, it doesn't matter if you're energy, because you have no mass to begin with. You kind of see where I'm going here? Platonic realm of ideas has there's no stuff there. There's no stuff. It's like a void. There's nothing there. Like, there's creatures all throughout it, but there's nothing there. I guess this is the way to put it. It's information. And that information has to be encoded in order to exist in the material world. I guess not even exist, but like to be manipulated, I guess. It has to be encoded. So I have these feelings and thoughts, but the only way I can express them to another human being is if I encode them into language and spread them and put them into speech and spread them across the space between us to you, so that you hear them you hear the vibrations of the air with your ear, and then it travels to your brain. Oh, that I was talking about vision. It travels to your brain, and it gets interpreted to you by your brain into words, which then you interpret into what I'm trying to say, what I mean, my intention. Like, think of how many times it has to be interpreted, how many levels of modulation it goes through. I was talking about the sun, right? So the sun is millions of miles away, ball of nuclear fusion, sending its energy into the void. This little tiny rock floating around the planet has these little tiny like carbon units that are barely barely exist before they disappear. And they've evolved these tiny little cells that when they get reflected onto them, electromagnetic energy, a sliver of it, not any of it, not just any of the electromagnetic energy, just a tiny sliver of the bath of energy being sent by the sun. Just a sliver of it, just a tiny bit. These cells, when they detect this sliver of energy, get excited. and they send a an energy, a chemical energy into its back, where it shoots off like electrochemical energy out of the back, and it sends to the next one who gets excited, and then sends it to the back, to the next one who gets excited and sends it to the back, to the brain, where it takes this message, this electrochemical message, and puts it together and says, error corrects and says, this is what I see. And I call that full vision. Same thing with it's what I'm saying is that it's only getting a tiny sliver of the information that's actually out there. You're only getting a tiny sliver of it, of what's really there. And people get caught up in the frame of thinking that, oh, I see everything, when really you're only seeing a tiny sliver of the information. Maybe a lot of it is irrelevant information, but maybe a lot of it's really important information that you just can't see. Okay, so I might have these ideas, and I'm trying to express them to you, but in order to express them to you, I have to encode them. I have to take this information inside of me and encode them so that they exist in the material world. They pass through the material world over to you, and then you take it, and then you reinterpret it. So we have a connection to one another. That level of encoding happens everywhere. It happens in the very space around you, and you know this because you can look at the place where you live, and you're like, am I living in a house? Do I own this house? If I own this house, how much is my mortgage? How much in debt am I? I'm in debt, right? Like, if I rent this house, like, what's the company that owns this property? How do they, in any case, how did this property come about to be owned by anyone? And what is the nature of my relationship? Like space, the very space around you has been encoded with information. Even if you can't see it, right? It's always there. Like the clothes you're wearing is a type of encoded information. Literally everything is information. Literally, whether or not you can see it is another question. But literally everything is information. So the movie The Matrix is trying to show the viewer that the world is information and that you can manipulate this. People have fallen into a trap to believe that information is real and solid. It's the same thing as material, when in fact it is not. Information isn't the world of once you understand the world of ideas, then you understand how ideas can be manipulated and tricked, and where people can believe they can that they're real when they're not. For example, the kid with the spoon in the movie The Matrix. That kid is talking about. You have to remember when they're in their matrix. I want to say maybe that's the realm of the forms. I don't know. Yeah, maybe the Matrix is the realm of the forms. I don't know, but because in the Matrix, the kid says, don't try to bend the spoon. Just remember the truth. The truth is there is no spoon. Then you realize it is not the spoon that bends. It is only yourself. Okay, so they're in the Matrix. Nothing is there. Everything that they see in the Matrix is just symbols. Just symbols. All they are is just symbols, encoded symbols. Like, that's all it is. That spoon is not there, right? It's just a computer simulation. So the thing that you bend is not the spoon, it's the idea of the spoon. Because and the thing is that the spoon is not there. What's there is the idea of the spoon that your brain interprets as a spoon. But the spoon is not there. It's just a symbol. It's like a picture of a spoon. Someone hands you a picture of a spoon. It's not an actual spoon. It's just a picture. But if you go, oh, that's a spoon, you're tricked. You're thinking, and then if someone hands you a picture of a spoon and they say bend the spoon, and you try to bend it, you can't do it, right? Because it's not really there. It's not an actual spoon. It's just a picture of the spoon. The spoon's not real. It's not there. There is no spoon. So understand that works for things like gender. With gender, there is no gender. There is no such thing as gender. It's like holding a picture of gender, and that's what you hold, and you say that this is real. No, it's not real. It's a picture you're holding. So gender is just a way that humans express themselves. And it's been correlated, not always, but sometimes with biological sex. That's it. But there's nothing inherently biological about gender. Nothing biological about gender. Nothing. There's nothing biological about gender. So, people who are expressing gender behaviors that are not the norm, they cause other people to react violently. Well, what is this reacting violently that's going on? What are they doing? They're reasserting gender norms. The people who react violently, either through legislation or through actual physical violence, they're reasserting a gender norm that is not real. It's a piece of paper, like not even a piece of paper, right? It's a picture, and that they think is real. It costs them nothing. It costs them nothing to allow these other gender expressions to exist. It costs them nothing. But yet they seek nonetheless to reassert the old gender form. And so they will transform into agents of social control in order to make that happen. Like, I've seen it. I wore one time in the 90s, I wore a crop top to a pool hall, and some dude threatened to beat me up if I didn't change. In Reno, the police pulled me over at the airport because I had a black guy in the back of my car, and I was driving in the front seat. That's why the police pulled me over. I'm sure of it. I've had police harass me because I'm hanging out with a black guy in Reno. These are the things I've seen personally. That kind of, and then I got harassed. Not me personally, but I saw my black friend get harassed in Reno going to Park Lane Mall, which no longer exists. So these are all agents of the Matrix manifesting in humans. So remember, since energy is not constrained by space and time, and it's information, it's easy to see how a human who's been conditioned into patriarchal, capitalistic forms, will unconsciously adopt behaviors to reassert the dominant paradigm when confronted with deviant, non-conformative behavior. It happens all the time. I've witnessed it myself. I mean, we're living through it, right? With the Black Lives Matters and the anti-Black Lives Matter people. like we're witnessing it. We're watching it. So in the United States, the Matrix is white supremacy and patriarchy. But people believe gender is real, and they'll fight to make it be real. But it doesn't really exist. It's not really there. That's why a person who was born biologically a male can adopt feminine gender, because there's no biological component to gender. And that's why a biological male, a person with biological male traits can be called female, or rather than be called female, be referred to, identify as a woman, because female is biology, and we're talking gender, which is woman. I mean, female, I guess female, feminine, I don't know. It's because it's just symbols, right? It's not a real thing. There's no hard coding. It's just symbols. And if the symbols you adopt are considered masculine, well, that's the way it is. There's no hard coding of gender in anything. Gender is not a real thing. That's why you can bend it, or it can because it's not real. It's not there. The thing that bends is your head when you understand that it's not really there. So remember, the good guys in the Matrix are made up of a coalition of people of all sorts of beliefs and races and sexual orientations and everything else, and ability, because there's even disabled people who are resistance fighters, you know, fighting the Matrix. There's even disabled people whose minds are free. And if you're part of the resistance, if your mind is free, you understand that having a disability doesn't mean you're any less human, and that enabling access to people with disabilities is the good and right thing to do. You want to enable access to people with disabilities because they're human. They have a consciousness. They're aware, just like you. And by lifting up people with disabilities, you lift up yourself, because you're expressing the very goodness in humanity. And if you believe humans are good, then of course you want to improve access to people with disabilities. So what we're doing is we're trying to open up people's perception to a world of symbols that perpetuates white supremacy, which is a real material condition. White supremacy is a real material condition perpetuated by a system of control called white supremacy that operates through symbolism. And of course symbolism is real, right? Symbolism, otherwise why would there be the monument to the Confederacy, Stone Mountain? Of course there's, of course white supremacy is about symbolism. That's why they have so many of their monuments, their Confederate monuments all over the South that were erected long after the Confederacy was defeated. Because it's about white supremacy. It's not about actual anything else. It's not about truth. It's about white supremacy, control. What else do I got? Space is the thing that's moving. Yeah. Hey, that's yeah. So I took that from like what, Star Trek? To say it's I think one the new Star Trek, they went back in time or something, and Scotty was told about his idea that space, about warp. How do they do warp? And they said space is the thing. Yeah, how do you move that faster than light speeds if you can't accelerate to the speed of light? And they said, then you make a bubble of space around you, and then you move the space at the speed of light. Space has no mass in it, right? So you can move the space at the speed of light. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. You make a bubble of space around you, and then you move the space at the speed of light, because space has no mass. So yeah, the first question is, how do you make a bubble of space? more coffee. Okay, what else was I talking about? Oh, okay. Okay, so once you understand that the movie The Matrix is talking about symbols and how these symbols have become like reified in our society. I mean, for real, dude, people pay real money, real cash, real money that they labor for. They turn their time and energy into money to spend on virtual items. These virtual items are not even real. All these, they're just bits of code on a server somewhere that manifest as a cosmetic item that then symbolizes to other players that, oh, look at the special person. That's it. People are spending money, their hard-earned money, not even on real things anymore, but on air. It's on like nothing. I mean, you could say that there's artistic value to it, because, you know, it's not, you know, someone has to design it and then code it. There's labor involved in it. It's not just empty work, right? There's labor involved, but once you create it, you can replicate it endlessly for free, forever. And then plus, like, there's nothing really behind it. There's nothing there to it. You can't actually hold it. It's not actually real. A virtual economy. So it's all about symbols at this point. So when people watch the movie, remember that movie Independence Day? And everyone likes to make fun of it because Jeffrey Goldblum uploaded a virus to the aliens with a Macintosh computer, with a MacBook or something. And everyone's like, oh, the aliens use Macs. Oh, okay. They're compatible. Ooh, he could just network with them. Ooh. Like, I think what people aren't understanding is that it's like, well, number one, it's a movie. But like, it's the analogy. Because remember, it's all about information. So if you can transmit information, it doesn't matter how you do it, as long as the information gets transmitted. I don't think computer was meant to be taken literally. I was thinking more of a way of like it being like a story, I guess. Like a story, just like a program, like a code or whatever. So what I'm trying to say is there's got to be a way to interact with the Trump cult in order to get them to self-destruct. There it is. All right, it's all convoluted. I mean, this has been going for way too long. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. All right, I'm gonna drink coffee and relax because I gotta like do chores today. Like, everything is going well. I mean, I gotta spend hours taking care of this, but once that's done, it'll be nice. And then what will my next task be? To make an easy farm for this stuff. Easy peasy. I kind of want to do it underground, but underground is being used, so I have to do it up here somewhere. Maybe off of here. Ooh, yeah, off of this thing. That way I can. Well, I need a furnace array. I guess I can do it off of this. And make an array going that way. And then off that array, make the farms. But it needs to be like an industrial farm. For an industrial array. Of course, what am I smelting anymore? Like, I mean, I can. This is working fine, just 2. And like, eventually it comes through. I'm not doing like server massive stuff. Anyways, all right, I've been yammering for way too long. Yammer. Like, as I will, I guess, talk to you next time. Let's hope. Like, I guess I'll do the show until Biden takes over, and then like that's probably the next clean transition. So, let's hope that happens. All right, until then, I'm being vigilant. Happy holidays, everyone. All right, peace out.